additional resources, APIs, for completion of test automation, correct? In addition to Java, Java needs some dependencies for creating automation test cases, for generating the report, for controlling the test execution, for fetching the data from Excel sheet, something like that. So what are the various dependencies Java needs? What are the various dependencies Java project require? Selenium, the Apache Py, TestNG. Maybe next level, if you want to implement Cucumber framework, you need Cucumber. In fact, we need even Cucumber also. We'll talk about that. So managing all these artifacts, managing all these resources in an efficient manner is nothing but project dependency management. Okay. What do you mean by managing the dependencies efficiently? Okay. Assume that 10 people working on some project, automation project. Like you people who are attending the session. Let's say I'm your lead, I assign some work to you. For one user, for one team member, I asked to create automation test cases for module 1. For the second team member, I asked to create automation test cases for second module, third module, fourth module, something like that. I assign the work to my team. Okay. Also, you know, nowadays, most of the people are working from home in laptops. Well, as of now, how you are associating the APIs? You are creating a local Java project, means the Java project folder available in your computer, in your laptop. You are downloading Selenium, you are downloading Apache Py, you are downloading TestNG and associating, correct? Okay. Assume that in these 10 people, one person downloaded, one team member downloaded Selenium, very latest version, Selenium 3.14. The other team member downloaded little older version of the Selenium. Similarly, one team member downloaded Apache Py higher version, other team member downloaded Apache Py lower version. Finally, all these 10 people working on the same project. You know, end of the day, the code created by all the team members uploaded into a common central repository, code repository. Generally, mostly used code repository today is GitHub. We'll talk about GitHub. GitHub. So end of the day, whatever the code you created for the day, finally we have to upload the code into a central repository, Git. Now, maybe today I created some code, some test cases, automation test cases. Tomorrow, other team member may ask you to execute the test cases. When I created the code in my laptop, I use Selenium higher version. The other team member has Selenium lower version. Because of the version incompatibility, improper dependency versions, the code which is executed successfully on one mission may not run in a consistent manner in the other missions. You got my point, what I highlighted? I created code using Selenium higher version in my laptop. Tomorrow that code is shared to the other team member who is executing the code on the other laptop, where you have Selenium little older version. The test cases which were executed successfully on my mission may not run in a consistent manner, may not run successfully on the other mission. But finally, many people working on a project, say 10 people, 20 people, 40 people, hundreds of people working on a project, one project. If different people managing different versions of Selenium, different versions of Apache Py, is it acceptable, first of all? Is it correct way of managing the project? So all team members must follow same APIs, must use same APIs. But manually tracking this is very impossible or impractical. This is manageable with the help of a software Maven, Apache Maven. In fact, it is Apache Maven. Even this Maven also belongs to Apache. This Maven also belongs to Apache Software Foundation. Apache Maven, shortly we call it as Maven. Let us see how these project dependencies can be manageable with the help of the Maven. Okay, right. Now, I'll give you a short description in between here. The Apache Maven is a build and dependency management tool. It's a build and dependency management tool. Let's see it in detail. Using Maven, we manage all project dependencies such as the Selenium API, the TestNG, the Apache POI, Cucumber API, etc. Let's see how to do this. It's a very simple work. First of all, in order to make use of the Maven, if you want to make use of the Maven, at first you need to install the Maven in your Eclipse. We have to configure Maven into the Eclipse environment. Let's see how to configure the Maven into the Eclipse environment. I close all unnecessary windows. We go to help. Here we have install new software or help. We have Eclipse Marketplace. Eclipse Marketplace. Like how you install the TestNG, that's it. Like how you have installed the TestNG, the same way you have to configure the Maven into the Eclipse. The Eclipse Marketplace. In your computer also, you go to Eclipse Marketplace. It's taking some time in my mission. You go to Eclipse Marketplace from the help menu. Then type Maven there. Type Maven and click search. Type Maven and click search. Okay, done. I hope you are seeing a Maven plugin there, right? In my system, it's not, the window is not invoked. Are you seeing Maven there? After you type Maven? Yes, sir, yes or no? Not in my system. In my system, that the window is not opening. I'll do it again in my system. Yes, sir, in your system, did you get the Maven option? That's what? Eclipse, I mean, Maven integration for Eclipse, correct? You install it. Maybe it takes 2 minutes of time. You install it. At the end, during the installation process, at the end, it asks a confirmation, the security alert, you accept the alert. You accept the alert. Okay. I'll show you once it is open. I don't know why it's not opening. Shiva, Divya, Sanjana, and other people. Maheshwar. You are able to see the Maven plugin? Yes. No, if you confirm, I can understand so that I can go further. Yes. Okay. You have to install that. Maybe it takes 5 minutes of time. At the end, it will ask you, you are installing a third-party software on your Eclipse environment, or you should you want to proceed further? Yes. You accept the security notification. So the Maven will be successfully installed. Let's assume in my system already it is installed. Once you install the Maven, I'll go further. Okay, please concentrate here. I'm going further. Now, once you have Maven installed on your Eclipse, hereafter, for ease of project dependency management, don't create a Java project. Don't create a Java project. Create Maven project. If it is already installed, okay, Sanjana, leave it. In my system already, also it's already installed. Don't create a Java project, create a Maven project. How? Go to project, Previously, we used to create a Java project. We used to select Java project template. Now, choose Maven project template. Maven project. Create a Maven project. Then here, select create a simple project. Select create a simple Maven project. Next, and here group ID, you can give like a sample name like com.qh. Nothing but your package name, something like this. Artifact ID is nothing but your project name. In artifact ID field, you specify your project name. Supposing my demo Maven, my demo Maven project. It's not required directly what I'm doing. I'm creating my project. RNHRM underscore cucumber. It's my project name. Yes, Manidhar, there are two options, Maven integration for Eclipse, Luna and newer version. Yes, Luna is, Eclipse Luna is the old version. After Luna, we have Indigo, we have Mars, and we have today Oxygen. Yes, you have to choose that. And in that installation wizard, Maven installation wizard, it will ask you mobile integration, M2 integration. No need to go for mobile integration, leave it. So here we have to give your project name. I given RNHRM underscore cucumber. Then you leave all these fields, click finish. This project was created. You do observe here, keenly do watch. For the remaining projects here, we have J symbol on the top. For here, this one, we have a M symbol on the top. If Maven installed, there is a question from the Ravi. How to know Maven was installed or not? If Maven is installed on your Eclipse, then only you are allowed to create a Maven project. You observe that when I'm trying to create a project, it is showing Maven, right? If Maven is not configured in your Eclipse, it don't show you the Maven. Got it? See, if Maven is installed on your system, then only when you are trying to create a project, here you get the Maven. If this is not appearing on your machine, means that Maven not configured in your Eclipse environment, you need to install the Maven. Well, now I created a Maven project. You please do observe, when you created a Maven project, I created a project RNHRM underscore cucumber, because here I am trying to implement the Cucumber framework. You'll get a predefined project structure. In fact, do observe, Maven project, basically a Java project. When you create a Java project, only you are getting Java runtime environment, this one. Maven project is basically a Java project with a predefined project structure. With a predefined project structure. It's a Java project with a predefined project structure, meaning you will get some additional resources, proper project management structure. Okay. Now, here, every Maven project you create comes with a file. You please observe the file name. What is that? Type me, what is that file name? pom.xml, pom.xml. So yesterday we discussed about other one, that is page-wise objects maintenance model. Here it is project object model. Project object model. Okay. Let me open this POM.xml. POM.xml is a hot for Maven project. In this XML file, we are going to list out what are the various APIs, that is dependencies, required for your project implementation. So now here, the last tag, pom.xml source code. The code here, pom.xml. So now here, I go inside this project. Now I put dependencies. 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 Okay. Now in between, you have to add all the dependencies. We have to add all, dependencies required for your project. Here we have to add all dependencies required for your project. Okay, right. Now, what are the dependencies we require? You said, you answered me. What are the dependencies we require? Sorry, everybody please try to interact with me. The reason for this kind of online training, instructor-led online training, otherwise, all the topics, whatever I'm teaching, I have videos ready with me. Simply, I can share the videos. The reason behind why we are taking online, to have an interactive mechanism so that according to your understanding levels, I can go further. Selenium, TestNG, Apache Poi, correct. Cucumber, very good. Now, see what I'm doing. Here, you keenly observe the URL what I'm typing. MVN repository.com. MVN repository.com. MVN repository.com. Here. What is this MVN repository? The Apache community, Apache organization maintaining this web portal. It is similar to YouTube. What is the purpose of YouTube? Yes, sir. What is YouTube? Do you know YouTube? No? Watching videos. It is a marketplace for videos, correct? It's a marketplace. You know, marketplace means kind of a bazaar where you get multiple products. Amazon is a marketplace. Like YouTube is a marketplace where the people can host or post their videos. So millions of videos are available. Rather than searching that website, this website for a particular video, most of the videos are available at one marketplace, one website, that is YouTube. Similar way, all open source products information, reference, available at one website, that is mvnrepository.com. It is a marketplace for open source products. See this one. I'm typing something like this, selenium. See, just I'm typing selenium here. You do observe, we are getting selenium server. Selenium for Java. You please observe here. We have all old versions of the Selenium reference. And you have the recent version. This one. This is the stable version. This I wanted, right? This I wanted. I just click the link, the version name. And friends, do remember, you don't have the software here. In this mvnrepository.com, you don't have the product. You have the product dependency information. If you click here, you get the dependency information. The first line is a comment. No worries, you can take it. Just you copy this code. This is Selenium dependency code. I copy the code. Go to this pym.xml. Inside the dependencies, you can add multiple dependencies here. Whatever the code I copied from the MVN repository, I put the code here. Now I added one dependency, Selenium dependency. Okay. Before I save this XML file, for this Orange HRM Cucumber project, did you associate Selenium? Did you associate Selenium to Orange HRM Cucumber project? Yes. Did we associate Selenium to explicitly to Orange HRM Cucumber project? No, right? Right. Now, just now I have added Selenium dependency. Now see carefully what happens. I save the pym.xml. You observe here, just it takes a little small amount of time. So what happens internally? You please observe here. You got a new folder here, Maven dependencies. We got a new folder here, Maven dependencies. Inside the Maven dependencies, see actually in the website seleniumhq.org, Selenium official web portal, we are seeing only one Selenium jar file, correct? But actually that jar file is a compressed file. These all the jar file, different jar files, see here, to work with Selenium Firefox, to use Selenium to interact with Firefox, maybe one third-party organization created a Java file. That Java code compiled into Selenium Firefox driver jar file. To interact with Chrome, to interact with Safari, maybe other organization created some Java code, converted into a jar file. Rather than listing these many jar files in seleniumhq.org, all these jar files are compressed into a single file. They are listing the single file. But when you are adding through Maven, all detailed files will be associated. So automatically Selenium was associated. To understand this one? You please confirm, did you understand the process? So what this will do, internally what happens, it will download from the reference. You please observe here we have the website org.seleniumhq.selenium. Maven refers the website, download the file into your local system, C drive users, this location. C drive users QH M2 repository. After downloading the file from Maven repository to your local repository, local system, that files gets associated to the project. Okay. See once again, C drive users qh.m2. I'll show you that. I'm going to C drive users. I'm showing you what happens internally inside previously. for previous step. And I have .m2 repository org Selenium HQ. Selenium Java. This file, the executable jar file. In my system already the same file available. So it is accessing. See what I'm doing wantedly. If I remove this folder, Selenium folder, this MVN repository, this XML file, download from the website org seleniumhq.org to my local machine first. From the local machine, that API will be associated to your project. This is what happens inside. Got it? Just for your understanding, see wantedly what I'm doing. This Selenium HQ website, folder, I'm deleting. I'm deleting it. I deleted Selenium HQ folder from my system in my C drive location. I deleted the folder. So now this API is not available. Now once again, I save this. See what happens. One moment. I added this dependency, save the file. Now, you please observe the date and time. You do check the date and time. Just now, 23rd June 2020, 7:47. Just now this folder was created. So the dependency, whatever we have added, downloaded the file from org.selenium.hq into your local system first. You observe the jar file also. Just now this file was downloaded, jar file, Selenium jar file. Then associate to your Maven project. Got it? Any dependency, this is how they work. Any dependency, this is the way it works. Okay? Well, I added only one dependency now, that is Selenium dependency. In the same way, I wanted even associate TestNG. I want to associate TestNG. You tell me what I have to do. You tell me what I have to do. This is a concept, that's it. Concept is, finished. This is the procedure. You tell me what you want me to do now. Search about TestNG. Where? Go back to mvnrepository.com. Don't go to YouTube. For your understanding, I said YouTube. Go to mvnrepository.com. Type TestNG. Here, December 24, 2009, latest release. Latest release also available here, date. Always you try to take the latest one. If there are multiple releases, whole date also will be there. Never go for beta version or unstable version. 6.14 is a very stable version. I click this one. You just click here, the entire code will be copied. And add TestNG dependency. Just putting in a proper way, we added TestNG dependency. I save XML file. And you do observe now the testng will be associated somewhere. You please observe now, testng also associated now. Now in the same way, any other APIs you can add like this. Now I'm typing the Apache POI. The Apache POI. .12, this code, I'm putting Apache POI dependency here. Just a minute, coming to Apache POI, and not only this, we'll get something Apache POI. Apache POI. XML something. Oh, this one, friends. Not only this one, previously I associated this, Apache POI, this one. This one also you have to associate. This is for reading the content from data from higher version of the XML, XSF, XML. I hope you'll remember HSSF implementation, XSF implementation. If you associate UXML, then only you can work with XSF implementation. So better you take this one also. Okay. The previous one you can remove, you can take this one. Otherwise, I'm putting this one. Nothing wrong, you can associate multiples. Whatever you want to use, you can use it. 10 APIs are associated. That doesn't mean you have to use 10 APIs in your code. Whatever you need, we can make use of it. In the same way, the Cucumber also you can associate. Just I have explained you the concept here. Now, whatever the first your senior person, see, you tell me, every person will create this XML file. Say 10 people involved in the project. Will everybody will do this work? Will everybody do this work? Who do this work? If I'm the team lead or the manager, before initiating the project, start developing automation test cases, before I schedule the work to my team members, at first I prepare POC, proof of concept. I will prepare proof of concept, means I explore the application under test. I decide, the manager, senior person will decide what are the APIs required, what kind of framework is suitable, what are the risks or challenges available. I create a dummy code. I'll demonstrate to my client, then to my team members. I give some guidelines, approach, then the people start developing automation test cases. In any organization, it is the manager responsibility creating POCs to build the confidence before we start developing automation test cases. While creating POCs and other things, first I explore what are the APIs required for our project. Say these 10 APIs are required, Selenium, Apache PI, XYZ. Then I create POM.xml. Same POM.xml file I share to all my team members. Only this POM.xml file I'll share to my team members. See here, in my project folder, here I have POM.xml file, right? This file I share to my team members. And I ask my team members, supposing 10 people are working on the project, First, you create a Maven project, remove the pom.xml file, whatever coming with the Maven project, whatever the pom.xml file I share, just I ask them to copy. So what happened? All 10 people using the pom.xml file created by the manager, where all the APIs are listed. So what happened? In all 10 missions, in all client missions, meaning local missions, same resources, same version of the resources will be associated. I hope you got my point now. Same API, supposing in my pom.xml file, I have 10 APIs listed, including the version numbers available in the pom.xml file. Did you verify that? Including the version numbers available. So all 10 people computers will have same APIs with the same versions. In this way, consistency can be managed. We don't get any issue. Maybe after 2 months, I decided to go with another version of the Selenium, another version of the TestNG. I'll update pom.xml file. Any changes made to pom.xml, immediately I share the pom.xml file to my team members again. I ask them, you remove the old file and replace the new file. This is how project dependencies are managed in real time. This is how we manage the dependencies, APIs, using the Maven software. I hope you clear about the concept, everybody. So hereafter, we create a Maven project. Then we go to pom.xml file. First, you need to list out what are the various APIs required for our project implementation. We copy the APIs into the pom.xml file. Whenever you save the pom.xml file, automatically resources will be associated. It's a project dependency management tool. So this is all about the Maven. Now, we have to implement the Cucumber framework. In addition to this, you need Cucumber API also. You need even Cucumber API also. So here, we'll talk about, tomorrow I'll talk about what is Cucumber framework. So I'll type Cucumber for Java. Cucumber. So, a spelling mistake. Cucumber Java. See, this is the latest one. June 12, 2020. I'll go with this. Here we have. I'll copy this dependency. I'm putting here. And also, I have to associate Cucumber for TestNG. You please observe here. We have Cucumber for TestNG separately. This API I wanted. I copy this. This is for Cucumber for TestNG. In Cucumber framework, Cucumber by default well goes with JUnit. JUnit. You know, JUnit is the little old version of the unit testing tool, unit testing framework. But mostly in Cucumber framework, you go with JUnit. So better, you can associate JUnit also, JUnit. JUnit. The latest one, this one, January 1st, 2020. I go with the stable version. Let's go with this, no issue. I copy this code. I put here. And also, now truly speaking, if you are using JUnit, testng is not required. We can remove testng. Keeping testng is not an issue. And also, we have to associate the Cucumber for JUnit. Previously, Cucumber for Java, Cucumber for testng I associated. Now, as I am planning to go with JUnit, Cucumber JUnit. If you are really using Cucumber with JUnit combination, the testng, Cucumber for testng also we can remove. We can remove, not required. Cucumber for JUnit. This one. This one. Okay. Got it? Also, for reporting, there are some extent reports. Extent. Some advanced reporting feature. Extent reports. You just type extent reports. Here we have extent reports. One moment. Oh, it's a very old one. Don't go for this. Here we have the recent one. June 3rd, 2020. 4.16. Copy this code. Yes, I pasted this code. Sir, it is all one-time job. Not everyday job, only one-time job. One time clearly you decide what are the APIs required for the project implementation. Then we add all the APIs, whatever we needed. Got it? Then now, if you want to remove testng, you can remove. Supposing I am planning to go with JUnit, I do not want a testng, I can remove the testng dependency, Cucumber testng dependency. Otherwise, nothing wrong, you keep this. You can remove this, not required. Nothing wrong keeping this. But you need Cucumber Java, Cucumber JUnit, extent reports. These are mandatory. So finally, I associated some APIs, whatever required for the project implementation. And for today, I stop here. Tomorrow, I'll explain first of all the Cucumber framework, Cucumber BDD framework. Then we implement the technicals tomorrow. Got it? I hope you understood the concept right. I conclude for today. Take care. Tomorrow we continue. Good night.